Alright, Libra, it's your turn for your reading. I already made your video, and then when I was listening to see if everything was okay, apparently it didn't actually have the sound on for some reason. Because the way my headset is, it doesn't really have the sound on, so I think that was a problem, but we're getting through it. So I'm not going to announce the other stuff. That'd be too much talking about the same thing. So let's just jump into your reading because a little bit I have to go to work anyways. So not sure if it's going to be the same message, but it's pretty much. Alright, so I do feel like Libra, there's a lot of things going on for you, a lot of things you want things to move in a certain direction, kind of like Gemini's reading said that, but I do feel like there's a lot of blockages, and a lot of those blockages have to do with the things in the past. I feel like there's a lot of new beginnings in relationships or situations that you're going through. I think that keeps coming up for you is the fear of things happening the way you would like them to, which is not a problem. I do feel like there's this need to, let go of the things that happened in the past and really come into the understanding that, to have a new beginning, you need to clear a lot of, your karmic or a lot of these situations that happened in the past in order to obtain everything that you want. I feel like a lot of you, you may be getting a divorce, or you may be in this battle custody issue, or feeling like, your ex is still causing problems in some way. But I feel like it's about getting real with your situation and realizing that you want this new beginning, maybe with a new person or new situation. I have Libra moon. So I kind of understand this. It's like in order to have these new things come to you, the old cycles need to end. Things need to be closed out, cleared up, your name changed and so forth. And I feel like you're leveling up, or you feel like in this point in your life, things need to change. And you've been wanting them to change a lot. So it could be dealing with conflicts with other people, situations, maybe your own conflicts you're having mentally. Oh my god, the two cards came up last time. Okay, so you are dealing with competition. And I feel like a lot of it is inner conflicts with competition. Libras, I feel like I've been going through this where it's like I see something someone's doing, and then it's like I'm not trying to compare myself, but it feels like I'm fighting competition. Like someone has better, not necessarily views on things, but it feels like, they're getting more attention than I am. It's like, what am I doing wrong? Like, I don't know if that's going on in your situation, but I feel like you want to be recognized. You want to be heard. You want to be realized. So it's dealing with these power struggles. Like you don't have enough willpower to make things happen. Becoming emotional about that, or maybe emotionally available or unavailable for people. And I think it's about overcoming jealousy, envy maybe, and it's making you disappointed. And so you want justice to a situation, I feel like, Libra, in a solid foundation, solid relationship with someone. Things are unclear at the moment. Could be secrets, but I feel like it's about the energy of unknown is killing you. Because I feel like you don't want to repeat the past. And it's not about necessarily walking away. I think it's a pass. Coming clean with the reality of the situation. You want your wish fulfillment. You want ultimate happiness in a situation. But nothing surprises you anymore, Libra. And I feel like it's being real with yourself. Move in a direction. I feel like a lot of you are juggling situations where it feels like you don't know the right direction, because it feels like you don't want to get into something new that's going to lead you to past choices that you went through already and past experience and lessons. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, I feel like, and you don't want to put your energy or creativity. You could be in lack of creativity, like you want to create something, but you don't want to be feeling like you're in a lose battle here. Like you put a lot of time and energy, I feel like, in Libra. Maybe that's why you're cold and detached. Maybe someone's cold or detached themselves. And it's about walking away from something that's not working, and it's coming to terms with that. Whether it's an ex, past love, or past situation, seeing things clearer, understanding that your value and your worth is so much important. There's a new beginning trying to come in, and I feel like a lot of these blocks has to do with things changing. Dealing with your shadow side of yourself, Libra, I think has been a big thing. Having your own energy, weighing the odds of your decision, because you don't want to go back. You don't want to go back in the past and get stuck in endless forward blockages. You want to get into this place where you feel good about yourself, good about your decisions. And I feel like, we tend to get in these situations, I feel like, Libra, where we feel like, we don't want the past. We don't want these past situations. We block ourselves from love entering. Or if you're single, maybe that's how you feel. It's uncovering and discovering yourself again and understanding what true love looks like, what true commitment looks like, and realize that you need to work on yourself. I feel like that's a primary focus. You need to focus on yourself if you want a certain thing or a certain somebody to show up in your life. They may not show up the way that you want. And I think it's about getting true and honest with yourself that, you have to love yourself. You have to be complete and whole within yourself for someone to give a damn. And stop focusing on not getting exactly what you want at the time, but be thankful and grateful for the people that are showing up for you. Let's see if we can get clarity what's going on in your love life for April. So maybe this is what you're feeling like. You want things to come together. You want people to work with you in a situation, and you feel like maybe they're not. You don't want to be left out in the cold in a situation. You don't want to feel in lack, but I feel like you've been feeling like that. You want to give to a situation, but at the same time, you don't want people to trample on you, to discredit you, to disvalue you. You have a lot of passion and drive for people in your life, those who matter, but I feel like you don't want to overgive in a situation with your soulmate connection. So it could have been a past situation you've done this. You've already given so much, and it's about removing the blockages to love, so you can truly love someone completely and whole and not rushing it. That's the big thing that I feel like Libras have been learning, not to rush past situations like they did. Being patient, being willing to wait things out and balance the situation. So I do feel like you want balance, but also, your energy is depleted. So I feel like Libras have taken a lot of time for themselves to grow, to master the art of almost the alchemist, balancing act almost, to regain their balance. And I feel like they're not rushing anything. They're taking their time, taking your options out. What is the best thing, which Libras usually do, having the clarity to move forward, right? And not giving a shit. I think that's the thing that Libras get caught in, is worrying about what everybody else thinks. And I feel like, if we focus on too much everybody else's success, we'll get lost and trapped in envying people, jealousy, things not going the way that we want to. So stay focused on you, Libra, this month of April. Aries is your opposite sign, so manifest the magic you want to create. Put an end to what needs to be put an end, and follow your intuition. For some of you, you could have been aware of a situation that you've been dealing with and you haven't really done anything about it because maybe there's a lot of fear behind that. So you're just recover your emotions, your stability within yourself, and being okay with yourself before you start anything new. For those of you, I feel like Like I said, it's easy to rush into something because it feels good, but the thing is, you need to wait it out to see who people really are. Instead of fully giving to someone, that's not really giving back to you. And I feel like, first of all, like I said, Libra, you need to be willing to give to yourself, to a situation first. You know, those of you who've been in relationships that really didn't end good, I feel like that's about loving yourself again. And I feel like with Aries being your opposite sign, Aries is good for you. You know, uh, Aries helps you reestablish your relationships the way you want to and move forward with passion. So go for your dreams, Libra. Stop letting things bother you so much. I feel like Libras have been bothered about what people are doing. Why am I not doing this? And why does that person look like they have more attention than I do? It's not healthy. Focus on you. Focus on where you can um, not so much do better than other people, but to achieve the success you want. You know, if you don't feel good about yourself, it's easy to complain about what people are doing and how they're succeeding, but why am I succeeding? Well, make things happen for you. Sometimes it's about being real to the situation, realizing that, you know, what you see in other people and you don't see it in yourself, maybe you need to do something, change in a dynamic or a situation instead of being unhappy and ungrateful about what's not going good, and focus more on the positive of what you can do better in a situation. If it's with your insecurities, I feel like, you know, you've been going through a lot of insecurities about your looks, about what's good for me, or you're just so focused on other people that you're not focusing on, you know, yeah, other people have their opinion of what they do in their life to make their lives better. But I think it's ultimately picking out what you want. You know, I'll tell a story and then I'll close with this. You know, me and my fiance are trying to figure out, you know, a dress for my courthouse wedding. And it's like, he has his own ideas of what I should wear, which he's not trying to force me in wearing what he wants. I asked him for help to help me find a dress. And then it's like, his dress is not really what I would wear. You know, it just seemed too plain a little bit. Um, so it's kind of like, you know, getting back to the basics of what we want instead of so much what people want, because we can, in our relationships, if you have any Libra placements, we can get caught up in pleasing and being the peacemaker so much in a relationship that we lose ourselves in some process and we lose our identity. Because I feel like Libras can be challenged when it comes to other people. Other people are looking good or smelling good. Well, we want to feel good, so maybe we should try something that they're doing to make us look good in some way, but we need to be real to ourselves, you know. I feel like I've gotten to the place too, especially with my Libra moon, you know, not being influenced by anyone. Because I think with social media, it's easy to get like that, being influenced by people, envying what other people are doing, what they have. And it's about being real with yourself. It's about connecting with yourself again and who you truly are, which is hard as a Libra because you're all over the place with the emotions. Like you want to do this, but then you don't. Just try to stay focused, stay calm as possible, and just focus on what's really what you want to look like. If it is your style to change, you know, change it the way you want to, not be influenced by anybody. I think that's the thing is, you know, be the Libra, be the peacemaker, you know, and stuff, but stay focused on you, not so much what other people are. I know it gets under my godforsaken nerves when I see people seem like they have more attention, and it's not a competition thing. I feel like Libras are good at saying that, not feeling competitive, but I feel like that's what drives Libras. And we can get in this really dark place where we feel like, well, we want some attention, we want to be known and recognized by people, and I feel like in due time, you know, if you're not so much focused on the recognition, I think it comes easier. It's just getting out of your head about things and realizing that You know, you gotta be influenced by yourself, not by everybody's style or whatever. Want to be recognized, of course, yes, but staying focused on who you are, your identity. Who the heck are you? You know, everybody's changing their identity of what styles are out there, what's the fads or whatever. Just stay to your true self. That's what I gotta say. Anyways, hope that level out for you guys. Anyways, talk to you later. Bye.